Hi Pisces, I have your August 2018 Love Tarot reading here. This reading may or may not resonate. If you would like a reading specific to you, my information is going to be in the description. Your first card here, you have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are being conservative. You or the person you're connecting with may be holding on too tight. The Four of Pentacles is kind of like holding on too tight to like finances or even like feelings and emotions. Some of you may be afraid to take risks financially or emotionally. If you do, maybe you feel like you'll lose everything. I feel like some of you guys are kind of afraid. And maybe some of you are not opening up in love. You guys have the Lovers card, and some of you may be connecting with a Gemini. But this card indicates love, union, relationships, and also choices. So some of you may be needing to make a decision in love, possibly. Maybe you're gonna decide whether you follow your heart or you take a more logical approach. And if you guys have to make this big decision, maybe it's a good idea to maybe get some guidance if you need a little bit of help, especially if it's a really big decision in love. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may be connecting with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You guys may have an imbalance in work and family commitments. Some of you right now may be very much home buddies, maybe isolating yourself from others. Some of you may be worrying if you can be financially independent. Some of you may be putting career before family or relationships. And some of you feel that maybe if you invest in your career, if you would have enough energy for your family or for love. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, I feel like some of you have fear of the unknown. You might not be planning enough. You might be lacking planning. And I feel like some of you sometimes may get bored or maybe not motivated, so then you lose steam. And this could even be in love. Maybe you guys just kind of, you guys want something, but then you guys, get bored or just lose motivation, and then you just lose steam, and then you don't really move forward. And you guys have the Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like sometimes you guys have a hard time moving on from the past. This is a card of like not wanting to move on. Maybe there's something stopping you guys from moving on. Maybe you guys have an ex or someone that contacts you or something. There's some kind of challenges to moving on. And maybe you guys are having a hard time moving on from the past. And some of you may have a hard time moving on from the past because maybe it wasn't your choice to have to move on. Maybe this was not your choice, so you're having a hard time just moving on. And maybe some of you guys are actually moving to a new location. Maybe you guys are moving to a new house, a new apartment, and this was kind of forced upon you and you're having to do this, but you're kind of really not wanting to. You're kind of resisting it a bit. So maybe there's some kind of challenges in regards to moving on from the past and moving on from maybe even old relationships. But this card definitely indicates to go ahead and move on because there's a better future ahead. And some of you may be carrying baggage from the past, and you guys need to let go of that baggage so you don't mess up your current or future relationships. You have the Six of Cups. I feel like a lot of you guys may be thinking about the past. You may be thinking about your childhood. You may be thinking about memories. You may be thinking about, when you were kind of younger and that innocence. Maybe you guys are feeling very nostalgic at this time. You may have maybe like a reunion with someone from the past or people from the past. Some of you may be going to your hometowns. You may have kids, or you may be spending a lot of time with kids at this time. But the Six of Cups too shows that maybe someone from the past may be reaching out to you, or maybe you may be reaching out to them. This could be anyone from the past, and maybe even someone from a past life. But I feel like a lot of you guys kind of tend to like look back at the past a lot. And sometimes this card shows to try to be as present as possible and don't look too much in the past. It's kind of nice to look in the past sometimes, and, you know, think of memories, but don't stay in the past. Try to be as present as possible. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. You may experience some delays. And sometimes I feel like you guys may lack motivation and you may feel a little weighed down. At this time, there may not be new beginnings because it's all about timing. Maybe the timing's wrong right now. You need to clearly decide what you want in love so that it comes to you. You have the Four of Wands. This card indicates celebration, harmony, marriage, home, community. But the Four of Wands also shows stability. So maybe you guys are getting this stability. This could indicate engagement, marriage, a birth of a child. I feel like some of you guys are married, or you guys really want marriage. You guys are, you guys think about marriage. You guys want that. But this card indicates that you guys are moving from one stage to another. That you guys are moving from past mistakes and challenges to a place of peace, acceptance, and happiness. So I feel like for those of you that are single, once you guys move past any kind of blockages, any kind of fear, I feel like you guys can get the stability you seek. And your last card here is the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys are avoiding conflict. And you guys are very much focused on your goals. And maybe you guys are trying to avoid conflict as much as possible, but sometimes a little conflict or talking to people about how you feel is a good thing, especially if it's done in a constructive way. So you guys have a lot of positive cards here with the Four of Wands and the Lovers. So I feel like once you guys move past any kind of blockages, any kind of fear, you guys could definitely manifest everything that you guys want. And when I was doing your reading, I kind of thought about a show that I watched the other day where this guy was very fearful of success and failure. And basically, this other guy told him that in order to succeed, you kind of have to fail, that it's part of the journey of success. This will conclude your August reading. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.